Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So recently I've been reading a lot of messages from you guys and you're like, hello, YouTube. So we're just gonna film a fun little makeup look. I kind of want to do something a little bit more dramatic, maybe matte, especially on the eyes. Like I've been seeing a lot of matte brown smoky eyes. I'm like, that's kind of cute. I haven't really done that, or maybe I have, it's just been a minute. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how I do a brownish, darkish. We're gonna see where it takes us. Smoky eye, and I'm also gonna show you some new products that I got, some new lashes, concealers. There's a couple new things up in here. So without further ado, let's get started. Ooh, I need to put my ponytail like in a bun. Ooh, it hurts. Ooh, baby. Ponytails snatch the face, but they hurt. All right, I'm gonna start with Balance Color Corrector from Live Tinted. This is a little bit more peach than the other shade that I usually wear called Rise. The other one's more like orange. So I put that bad boy on and then I blend it with the Nars Concealer. This is like a full coverage concealer. Do you guys remember MAC Studio Finish? It's kind of like that vibe. So I just grabbed that and I correct around my mouth because I have a lot of discoloration. So this just evens it out. Okay, now I'm gonna use this powder from Rare Beauty. This just came out. It's called Medium. I'm gonna put a little bit just right here to help grab any oil. So this is where the oil kind of bothers me. Like I like my forehead to be shiny. I kind of like that look, but around my nose, I'm like, I don't want shine over here. So I think I might use this under my eye, the Rare Beauty, the new powder, just because it's new. I like trying new things, but if it is too dark, because you guys know I like to brighten. Okay, if it's too dark, then I'm just gonna go back to my Makeup Forever that I usually use. I didn't even say Happy New Year. Happy New Year, happy 2022. I hope everyone, you know, had a great and safe new year, and I hope and I pray that everyone has an amazing 2022. All right, there's a new foundation on the block, and I feel like those of you who like that dewy look are gonna love this. Okay, this is Light Reflecting Nars Foundation. The color is Macau. This is a little bit darker than what I usually use. In Nars, I'm like what is this, the Caracas, however you say it. You guys know what it is. That's usually my shade, but I have a little tan, so we're gonna use this. And I'm using the Rare Beauty sponge because I just like it. Boom, boom, boom. So you can see it's like, maybe like a little bit darker than my face, but it matches my body. You guys can see how dewy it is. It's wet, okay? So the other day on TikTok, I was talking about people having farm animals like living in the house and how that's kind of strange to me. You know, I feel like you should have a dog or a cat, a bird or a fish. Though that's kind of acceptable, and for me, in my opinion. And like somebody sent me a message and was like, well, you just don't want a pig in the house because you're not used to, you eat pigs. Like trying to sound so like profound. I'm like, what is this new thing going on here? You know, everyone's trying to sound so like, I don't want to say much better than everyone else, but they're trying to sound like they know more than everyone else. It's very judgy. You know, very judgy. Listen, all I'm saying is having a pig as a pet is weird. Okay, all right, this is Medium Tan Golden from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Okay, I've used this concealer. Oh, maybe I should have gone darker. Ooh. I've used this concealer a couple times and I really like it, but I have to say that it does dry fast. So even like right now, I'm like, ooh, let me blend this in real quick. Okay, yeah, this is actually probably more my shade. Tan Deep Peach. So I'm gonna put that on and then blend it like immediately. If you don't, it's gonna kind of just stay exactly where you put it, which might be good for some people, but I'm like, no, we need to blend that in. So it gives you good coverage and brightens a little bit. I mean, I like it. Like this ponytail is really like snatching my face right now. I'm also gonna just blend a little bit, put a little bit of concealer on the nose here. Just a little bit to give it a contoured look. Highlighted look and a contoured look. So that's one thing I feel like with TikTok I see less of, is like that very judgmental, like I know more than you and you should do exactly what I think you should do type of mentality. You know, it's a little bit more real over there on the TikTok. All right, so this is a concealer without a powder. I always set my I always set my concealer with a loose powder first. So we're gonna try the Rare Beauty. I feel like I used this few days ago and it was like a little dark. We're gonna see. So I always work off the lid and I'm just gonna like gently press the powder on to set the concealer. Sometimes if the powder is too dark, it will leave like little dark spots. So I'm trying to like kind of be careful. Okay, this is the Makeup Forever powder. See how the color is like lighter? Probably put too much on. Okay, you don't always have to put this much powder on, but I was just trying to show you the difference, okay? All right, I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush and kind of lightly set the foundation. This looks good, but look at like, look at the foundation. Like you can see I kind of don't have any foundation here and it still looks good. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty pencil. What is this, Rich Brown? And I'm just gonna draw little lines right at the beginning. Should we call this the beginning of my brows? I've been doing this lately because I feel like it just looks more natural. And if I'm in a rush, I'll just use a pencil and fill in my brows lightly. Now I go in with my light brown KVD pomade, this one right here, and then fill in the outside. Back in the day when I used to work at MAC, I would use spiked brow pencil. Some of you guys might remember that. And I feel like using a pencil throughout my brows every day was like pulling out my brow hair. So that's why I like using 2 different products. But you could definitely, if you don't have that problem, you could definitely just use a pencil. Okay, off camera, I put concealer all over my lid and just a loose powder. I didn't show you guys that because just a very basic step. I've done it a million times. Okay, the palette we're gonna use today. Like, have there been any new palettes recently? Like, not really, huh? Like, are brands not dropping eyeshadow palettes? Like, what's going on? One of the only palettes I've gotten recently is Natasha Denona. So we're gonna use this. This is Glam Face palette. Might even use this. Oh wait, no, we're not using that. I was about to say, might even use the blush, but it's a cream. So yeah, no. So I'm just gonna start with this in the crease and then this kind of on the lid and kind of just go from there. All right, always apply transition color first. And to be honest, one product I use as a transition color all the time is my bronzer. I love that Morphe Phenom bronzer and I always just pop it in the crease. That's just like my thing. Okay, before I go in with the darker brown, I'm just gonna get my little mini beauty blender here, the little mini one, and bake a little bit under the eyes. I feel like my under eyes are kind of dry right now, so I'm not gonna bake for very long. And I'm definitely gonna use a setting spray. This is the secret right here, baking on the side of the nose. Okay, you can use a brown pencil. I just grabbed this because it was the first thing I saw and I was like, this is gonna do the trick. This is Bark from Bobbi Brown, and I'm just gonna apply this as a base all over the lid. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm gonna apply this darker or like medium brown all over the lid. I'm just gonna kind of press it on. Press, 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 pressing it all the way into the crease. All right, now I'm gonna use that same crease brush I used for the lighter brown, dip it in the brown shade and just blend it like so. Whenever I apply shadow, I kind of like to blend it out this way versus coming up because I don't want my eyes to look round. So if you focus all the color right here, like the darkest spot, you're gonna make the eyes look more round. Whereas if you kind of bring it out, you'll have more of an almond shape. And because my eyes are naturally almond shaped, I just like to accentuate that look. This is Makeup Forever Ebony. It's a brown eyeliner, and I'm just gonna line the inside and underneath the lash line. Try not to make a crazy look at my face. And then smudge that same dark brown. So I kind of press it on first and then smudge it. And then wipe off the bake because I feel like it's been baking long enough. And sometimes if I feel like it doesn't look blended, I'll just use my finger. Boom, boom, boom. See how that just did a little something, something. All right, now I'm gonna grab the Victoria Black pencil liner. I love this because it's like the darkest black I think I've ever found. And I'm just gonna put this halfway on the lid or 3/4. Okay, now grab a black shadow. I'm using a flat brush. This is Makeup by Ariel Morphe collection. And I'm just gonna kind of smudge it up. I'm also gonna do a little wing, so it's okay if it's kind of out here. Honestly, like I don't even have lashes on it. I feel like it looks really cute. This is Melt Onyx liner. This thing has lasted forever. And the secret is, I don't even know if they still make this Inglot gel. So when this starts to dry out, you just put this in here and I'm just using the liner to kind of get in these tight spaces and to wing it out. I love a wing. That wing is winging. Okay, brand new lashes, Leanne B. You guys know Leanne. I took one of these out. That's why it's a little, it looks, you know, one's not in there because I took it out, tried it on. But Leanne is launching lashes. She's launching her beauty brand, Leanne B Beauty. This is Beast Mode, more wispy, so I think I'm gonna try these. She also has, what is this? She's a Wife. Ooh, drama. We love the drama. And then a little bit more of a natural ladies night out. I have a lot of crease. There's just a lot up here, so I like having a longer lash, a wispy lash, so we're gonna try this. I always cut a little bit off the end just so it fits my eye like a look. I want it to stop kind of like right here-ish, all the way to the end. So just measure that out, cut what you need. I always uncurl the lash too. This just makes them look a little bit more straight because sometimes lashes are just too curly, and also this kind of distresses them a little bit. Makes them look a little bit more natural. So I always straighten them out like so. Hold the lash with your tweezers, look down into a mirror, and then place it as close to your lash line as possible. You can see I'm just holding it there for a second. I like to let it get a little tacky before I press it down, because if it's not tacky, it's just gonna slide right off. So I'll just do that, press it down, and then check on it in a couple minutes. I'm gonna call this the Instagram look because I feel like a lot of people on Instagram have this look. It's giving, is it giving city girls? By the way, this is the lash glue I use. I find it on Amazon, V-Lux by IMB. I think I like it better than the Duo. Sometimes I do have leftover glue on my lash, but every lash glue does that, so. Okay, this is the bronzer I was talking about earlier, Phenom from Morphe. Hopefully it's still on their website. A couple people told me, they're like, oh, they don't have it there, and I checked the website, it was there. So this bronzer is really good. Like, I just live for this bronzer, and it's so hard to find a bronzer for my skin tone because brands don't make it. All right, I'm gonna use a touch of this Date Night blush from Sephora. It's really bright, so I'm just gonna put like a little bit. I kind of like to put blush the high points of my cheek, and then a little bit of your favorite highlighter right here. Okay, see how it looks a little powdery under my eyes? We're gonna use a setting spray to add hydration and just fix that. Always set your makeup before mascara. Don't say I didn't teach you anything. This is Desi's setting spray. Ooh. Okay, see how dewy my skin looks? I actually really like how this looks, but for purposes of it lasting longer and me not getting sick of how dewy I am, I do like to put a little bit of, like, just a little bit of powder on this puff, and I just blot my skin in areas where I don't want it to be as shiny. All right, now curl your lash and the false lash just to lift them a little bit. I always put primer on my bottom lashes because I wear fake lashes, and I think, you know, when you have a smaller lower lash, it kind of makes the eye look unbalanced, at least for me. Or maybe I just like lower lashes that are thick. So I'm putting mascara on my lash and the falsies while the primer dries, and then I hit up the bottom lashes. Tell me that's not a look, honey. Like, it's high fashion. It's giving high fashion. Okay, we're almost done. I'm gonna use Limitless Brown because this is just everything. Makeup Forever Limitless Brown. And I slightly overdraw the top. Okay, these lipsticks are so good. They're always sold out. This is Jason Wu. I just discovered this on that Flip app. I don't know if you guys saw that I was talking about it, but I love these matte lipsticks. This is shade, I was about to say hibiscus. Like, what did I just make? Am I making up words? It's biscotti. For those of you who like a lipstick and not a liquid lip, this is for you. This is like perfect. Okay, we're gonna finish off the look with a gloss. This is Serena from Buxom. This is so cute. Boom, perfect. Like, okay, here is the finished look. So glam, like, it's giving just glamorous, okay? Like, we need to be on the red carpet somewhere. It's actually looking like a black smoky eye, but it's a brown smoky eye. See how, like, adding that liner at the base of your lash and smudging it just really does something, plus the lashes. Like, I'm gonna be recreating this a few times, so get used to seeing this look. Let me know what you guys think. Like, are we loving the glam? Like, what do we think? Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know if you have questions, suggestions, whatever the case is. Comment below and subscribe to my channel. Wait, am I forgetting how to do an outro, honey? Like, what is happening here? Last but not least, strut and slay.